Welcome to Magic Moments, your backstage pass to the most enchanting places on Earth, the Disney theme parks. I'm Chris Franzi, and every week we bring you the latest updates, stories, and deep dives into the magic happening on both coasts and beyond.
And I'm Taryn Hastings Minguel. Whether you're a longtime park goer or planning your first trip, this is your go to guide for all things Disney. From surprise ride closures to dazzling new parades, we've got a lot to cover. So let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Cinderella Castle is getting a makeover. Announced at Destination D23, the new color scheme is a throwback to the park's opening day palette: soft gray stone, elegant cream trim, and a regal blue rooftop. Carousel of Progress is getting a historic update. A new audio animatronic of Walt Disney himself will be added to the final scene. And then over in Adventureland, Beak and Barrel Tavern officially opened on August 29th. It's a pirate-themed lounge with craft cocktails and a colorful backstory featuring a barker bird named Remy. And the Disney Starlight Parade officially launched on July 20th. This all-new nighttime parade features massive illuminated floats from Encanto, Frozen, Peter Pan, and more. Pure Disney spectacle.
That's awesome. Any of those are most interesting to you?
Definitely the cast. So I love that color palette. It's the original. And of course, the parades. I'm a sucker for the, the Disney parades. They always get me excited. What about you?
When I was at Disney recently, I was looking for more Frozen related things. And I know there's the World of Arendelle opening up in Paris in 2026, but at the same time, there wasn't so much Frozen related things that I could see. And so I'm pretty excited to just see more of that integration, even though it's so many years old. Very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, but it gave Disney such a new light and following because Frozen just it was a huge hit compared to some of their other recent animations. So I do think that not seeing it more is quite a surprise, but I do think they're making up for it with the Disney Paris, so
Yep.
it'll get its fair shot in glory.
Right, right. I think it's at this point changing generations. I think my 4-year-old can relate to it, and so can someone who's 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, at this
So they
point,
grew
yeah,
up with
that's
it
when
as
it
well.
came out.
So I
Yeah.
think there's strong argument for it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. So next up, recent developments. Tomorrowland turns red. So starting September 15th, right around the corner, Tron Light Cycle Power Run gets a limited time Tron Ares overlay. I expect a bold cinematic re-theme with red lighting, futuristic visuals, and a new soundtrack featuring members of Nine Inch Nails. That is a throwback.
That's true.
Definitely a choice when it comes to music. It's also to celebrate the upcoming Tron Ares movie and give fans a fresh reason to hop on one of the fastest coasters in Magic Kingdom. Have you been on Tron before?
I have. It was quite a thrill. So it'll be fun to kind of have the extra, effects with the lights and the music and all of that stuff. But it's a cool experience, even waiting in line where they have so many different things that you could take pictures with and all of that to kind of set you up with the expectation. Tron is a really cool ride. Did you get on Tron?
I haven't, no. I think the group I was with at the time was more sites than they were rides folks. So we didn't we didn't
Yes.
get into that kind of thing, but definitely on my to ride list for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I was the opposite. So I was actually kind of worn out with the rides. So we were going on almost every ride. But I do remember Tron being a cool experience. So if you go, make that the top of your list.
Noted.
World Princess Week ran August 25th through 31st, and Disney went big. I love the princesses, so this is totally my thing. But the brand new anthem, All Princesses Make Magic, dropped globally, written by Grammy winner Jacob Collier, and celebrates courage, creativity, and kindness. We all need a little bit of that. Disneyland filmed a princess concert special in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle, featuring original voice actors and Disney legends. It's coming soon to Disney Plus. So that is something that you can't make the trip, but you can definitely see something exciting exciting that is fresh and you'll see some familiar faces. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And the food, of course, Rapunzel's berries and cream cake and Moana mini cakes were just two highlights from a menu of royalty themed treats across the resorts. Disney food is one of my favorite things, so we definitely wanted to highlight that. And the sweets are nothing to kind of skip on, so you gotta save room for those desserts.
Yeah, no, this is something that as my little one wears basically a different princess related dress every day to school, that I would have loved to get her in on, but I think that's for the future. I hope they run this one again, and I always like when they create new songs to go with it because then it kind of can stick around for longer than the event itself. So yeah, I'm sure I'll hear that another on replay here over the next few mornings as we're trying to get out the door, and she's got some kind of Disney song on replay.
Yes, it's good to feel like a princess. I mean, I don't see as much of that now, but I love it, and I used to love that as a kid. And when I was a kid, it was Minnie Mouse. As you can see, it's still stuck with me. But the princess, as the time went on, really captured my heart too. And you just want to feel ready for your day. Princesses could take on everything and look good at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so segment 4 here. So this is a hybrid section here of things that are closing and constructions and coming soon attractions. So at Hollywood Studios, 2 experiences are closing for good on September 25th for Star Wars Launch Bay and Disney Junior Play and Dance. So we'll be sorry to see those go. But as you know, Disney usually has a pretty long line of things in the queue. And so what they have coming next is developing a brand new Magic of Animation experience. So more details still to come. But I can imagine with Magic of Animation, maybe the evolution of that through time as we move into the world of AI. I'm sure Disney is chomping at the bit to get on that front. But very excited to see what comes next. Next up, Blizzard Beach closes for this season on September 8th and Typhoon Lagoon following on the 9th. I don't know how it is in Florida, but I will say where I am, a little bit farther north, it is definitely time for the pools to close. So thanks. Makes sense.
Yes.
And then we mentioned this earlier, but over at Disneyland Paris, World of Frozen is now officially set to open in spring of 2026. The land is taking shape quickly, and Arendelle looks incredible in the latest aerials. And I will say that recently on our Instagram, there is a post noting this new land coming about. So just a plug for Disney Parks News blog on Instagram. So if you haven't already followed us, please do. But yeah, I saw a recent post there, and many people liking it, and so I'm excited to get there, and it makes me want to go to Europe maybe sooner than I had anticipated.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Disney is always growing. So yeah, speaking of the magic of animation experience, it just reminds us to keep trying new things. And I love how Disney, they have an appreciation for their legendary characters and experiences, but they're always weaving in new things. So it just keeps us fresh and reminds us to stay fresh and keep growing too. But that's a wrap, folks, on this week's Magic Moments. From castle glow ups and pirate taverns to princess concerts and Tomorrowland overlays, there's never been a better time to visit the parks.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Disney Parks News Blog and tag us in your favorite park moments. We just might feature you next week. Until then, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and as always, keep the magic alive.